Hey guys, it's Kugli again with another ROM review, and this time this is the first custom ROM for me on my OnePlus 3, so stay tuned for that. So guys, this is the first custom ROM which I'll be reviewing on my OnePlus 3, so let's get started. Now the name of this ROM is called FreedomOS, and this is the version 1.1.1. So yeah, quite a lot of subdivisions of the version, but hey, this is basically based on the OxygenOS which comes with OnePlus 3. This is based on the stock ROM basically, so you do have all the stock features like dash, the stock camera, all of that, all of the good stuff, you do have that, so that is really nice to have. Let's get started now. First of all, what you would see here is the stock based lock screen, which is lollipop, which is the marshmallow lock screen, so you don't have anything else specially. This is right now my daily driver, so you will be seeing a lot of my stock applications also, my applications also. So yeah, I have put in my fingerprint reader, so yeah, this is unlocked. I am using Nova launcher. This does have the OnePlus launcher, so which is pretty amazing. I mean, if you really like that, you can just keep that and keep using this as any other device, so nothing special there. Let's go to the settings now. First of all, what you would see in the settings menu is about phone. So you can see this is the OnePlus One. You do have 6 gigs of RAM, which is just amazing. This is Android 6.0.1, which is the latest version available for all devices right now. So yeah, you do have that latest stable version. This does have the security patch of June, because July level patches has not been released yet, I believe, but yeah, that is there. This is based on OxygenOS 3.2.0, which is the latest version. Well, the latest version right now is 3.2.1, which has a few more patches, but the device actually came with 3.1.3, so there were a few issues with that, like the sRGB mode. This is enabled in here, so that is really nice. Right now I have disabled it because I like that popping colors of AMOLED rather than sRGB. Also, in 3.2 version, you do have better RAM management, so you can open more application before the first application is kicked out of the RAM. So that is really nice to have. I mean, come on, 6 gigs of RAM. You do have 6 gigs of RAM, so it shouldn't be limited to just 20 applications. So that was a right move by OxygenOS in 3.2. So that's really nice to have. So yeah, let's get started on the other stuff. Now, basically whatever you see here is going to be stock based, so everything stock based is still here, so that is really nice to have. I'm just going to give you guys an overview. OnePlus launcher is available, so you can actually switch to that and use OnePlus launcher. So this is a OnePlus launcher, which is pretty nice to have. I'll be talking about wiper effects and all that, which comes with the OS, because there are a few stuff which comes with the OS, and I really like that. The other settings in the display mode, you do have brightness level. All of this are normal stuff. Power button, press power button twice for camera. That is really nice to have. Also, there is an gesture option available, but that eats up a bit more battery. Ambient display is available, and it does have proximity wake, which was not available in the previous version. So how that works is you can just keep that and it wakes up the device, and also when you take it out of your pocket, it wakes up the device. So that is really nice to have. Now it does have font sizes. I have kept it normal for you guys to see. I normally keep it at small, and it will be much difficult for you guys to see what's happening. So yeah, you do have cast, and when device is rotated, the device rotation option, so you do have that. Sound and notification is normal stuff, nothing special here. You do have the alert slider options, which are available on this. So you do have a priority notification and the silent notification, which is the standard stock stuff. I'm not going to talk too much about that. You do have tap and pay because NFC is enabled in this one, so that's a relief, man. I do have a lot of NFC peripherals like headphones, Bluetooth speakers, all that are available with me, so I really like to have NFC to have an hassle-free connection with those. So yeah, now USB storage, as you can see, this doesn't have a SD card, and I have already eaten up 26 gigs already, so I have very little space remaining for my media. Battery life. Now let's just talk about battery life. This will give you exactly the same battery life as you would expect from the stock OxygenOS, period. It's nothing special. But if you are going to enable stuff like Viper Audio and Dolby Atmos, you are going to have to sacrifice a bit of battery life for them to function. So just a heads up for you guys. In the customization option, you do have dark mode. As you can see, I have actually enabled dark mode. I like dark mode a lot, and it works. So yeah, accent color, you do have options to select there. Notification LED, status bar options, you can actually select what all stuff appears in the status bar also, so that's really nice to have. And the button section, you do have all this small stuff, swap on-screen buttons, or swap the button order, enable the home button, or just have it as a fingerprint reader. All of these are available. This is pretty nice to have, but nothing special, honestly. Gesture option, this was what I was talking about, to open up cameras, draw an O on a blank screen. Double tap to wake is really nice to have. Toggle flashlight by drawing a V option. So these are really awesome stuff. So this has enabled the camera. You can actually draw an O to turn on the camera. So hey guys, so yeah, you do have that. Music control, to draw with 2 fingers for music control, so that's really nice to have. In the developers options, now this is where you can see the extra stuff. In the developer option, I have already enabled developer option. That is pretty straightforward. If you don't know it right now, so you need to press this for 12 consecutive times, and then developer option is enabled. In the developer option, you do have a lot of stuff. Now first of all, what I want to show you guys is the picture color mode, which is an addition. You can see the colors of these accents are different. With sRGB enabled, it's more real colors. The colors are more real. It doesn't oversaturate stuff. So for example, you can see that, right? Yeah, let me just turn it off, and you can see that is a much more blue. So you do have that option there. So yeah, apart from that, almost everything else is just same. So yeah, that's it in the developer option, and that is it in the settings menu. As I've already told you guys, this is going to be more of a stock experience than any other ROMs like CyanogenMod, or CyanogenMod is also more of a stock experience right now, or something like Resurrection Remix or something like that. So it's pretty nice to have. Now let's talk about a few stuff extra with which comes with FreedomOS. First thing which you would get extra in here are a few applications like Add Away. You do have Add Away option, so that means that it comes with the add remover host files, so you can have that working. So that is really nice to have. Also, it does come with a few something like Dolby Atmos, which is basically a sound equalization application. It equalizes your sound experience, and it works, but I personally do not use it much because there is a bit of a battery hit because of that, and I don't really feel that is so important that I have to take hit for battery, because yeah, that's something there. Also, it does come with a few other stuff like now Viper for Android is the best audio modification which I've seen, which works on every phone. So that is something which I really appreciate. This does work, and this is much more useful for me than Dolby Atmos. But you do have an option to use any of them. So I right now it is disabled because this also does cause a bit of a battery hit. I don't really want a battery hit on that. So yeah, pretty nice to have. It does come with an exposed installer application, but I have actually changed it to the Lollipop based one because I want to have the systemless option. Because that is really nice to disable exposed installer, because I do kind of sometimes use Android Pay. I have used it 2 times when I was abroad, and that it is a really useful method. And with exposed install, you cannot use Android Pay, so a kind of a trade-off there. But you can actually use the systemless option. I will show you guys a guide on that later, maybe, because I think a lot of people need to know about that. So you do have that. So yeah, pretty nice. Now that much is it in the extra stuff which you get. I will just go through a few options which are the developer lists in the XDA page. So you do in the installer. Now the zip file which you download is an AROMA based installer. So you do have a lot of options there. First thing, you do have Google Apps. You can actually disable Google Apps which you don't need. I have actually selected everything. So it includes calculator, calendar, Chrome, Drive, all of that is included here. So you can have that. Also, you can get the system apps. You can also uninstall system apps like Basic Dream, all of that, sensor test tools, face beam, all of these live wallpapers. You can actually delete that, and you don't really need it, so that's really nice to have. Also, there is a DPI selector, but in the AROMA installer, the DPI selector is staged wise, so you can actually select 480, which is a normal one, 480, 470. There are differences of 10 up to 500. You can select that. I personally select 410, but I would have liked to have a text field where I can select something like 408, which is my personal favorite DPI setting for any phone. So 408 is something which I use, but 410 is kind of close to that, so I don't really have a lot of problems with that, so pretty nice to have. Now it does include the SuperSU BDAS 2.74, that is systemless, so benefits of systemless are a lot. I'm not going to list them, but you can actually Google that and get to know stuff like that. So yeah, as I've already said, Wiper for Android is available in this, and you do get a lot of stuff from there. It also has RORO layers, which is a theming feature. I've actually covered this previously in my other ROM reviews for Nexus, and it was really nice to have. I've actually used them, and it's actually really nice. Let me see if I can find yeah, here is the layers manager. You can actually use them, and it's pretty nice. You have to install the layers. I haven't installed anything yet, because I kind of like the dark mode on the OnePlus 3, so yeah, just for you guys know. So yeah, that is the stuff which you get in the device. Let me show you guys the boot animation, and after that I'll be showing you guys the benchmark score, which is pretty nice, exciting stuff. So the boot animation is just the stock OnePlus 3 boot animation which comes with OxygenOS. As you can see, it is there, pretty nice. So guys, let me show you guys the benchmark score. Now this is a score which I received previously. This is lower than the normal average score. Just so you guys know, this was taken when the phone was really hot, and actually right now the phone is a bit hot because I've got a few lights and all stuff set up which are quite hot. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, let's get the start. Guys, there you have the score, which is about 13,841. So you do have that. It's pretty nice score, honestly. Not a special, nothing too spectacular as I would have normally received. So that is something which I want to talk about. The score which I normally received on my consecutive runs were higher, about 14,000 something. So it's about 2,000 scores lower than what I have. So I do have a few reasons why that might be, because my battery is really low, so this is kind of trying to save power, and also the phone is pretty hot. It has gotten really hot, but it is not throttled fully, so it is still one of the more higher performing ROMs right now, or the phones right now. So yeah, I really appreciate that. So I guess that much is it about the ROM. Now these are the special stuff about it. It does have a few applications installed right here, and it doesn't sacrifice on the stability which is provided by OxygenOS. That is what I really like about this ROM. So for that matter, this is right now my daily driver. I am using this as my daily driver. I have all my applications installed here. So yeah, I guess that much is it about the ROM. Hope you guys liked the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.